Hey guys, it's AA777 here, and today I have a 1/400 scale airport update on my model of Boston's Logan International Airport. This is going to be a really exciting update. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. I have a ton of new models to show you guys. This is a result of my recent trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. While I was in Vegas, I went to the airplane shop. Which for those of you who don't know is a really big model airplane store out there. It's also in the same building as the GeminiJets headquarters, which is really cool. I picked up 7 new models from the airplane shop, and I think this video has 5 of them in it, which is really cool because the airport just looks really good right now. Another cool thing while I was out in Vegas, I got to meet James. Some of you guys might know him. He works for Gemini. He's a really great guy. He's got a really awesome YouTube channel, GeminiJets James. If you guys want to check that out, it's really cool. He's got a lot of really cool aircraft reviews of kind of new release Gemini stuff. He's got a great airport, so I just wanted to give him a big shout out because he's a really great guy, so please go check out his channel. With that, I'm going to start the update. We're looking kind of at the Terminal E section right now, but we're going to start over here on runway 27. So here we have departing on runway 27, we have an American 737-800 going out to Chicago O'Hare. Down here at the end we have our first new model. This is the American Airlines 757-200 One World. This plane is going to be making a flight out to Paris, Charles de Gaulle this evening. Got our US Airways 737-400 going to be making a flight to Charlotte. It's actually kind of interesting. We've gone from having no US Airways 737 service to one daily out of Charlotte. I think it's like flight 1736, I think is the flight number. It leaves it around like 6:30 in the evening, so that's really cool. We have like a regular scheduled 737 because I really do like these planes. Got our AirTran Airways 717 going to be making a flight to Akron, Canton this evening. US Airways A320 going to be headed out to Washington Reagan. Another new addition to the airport, we have our Delta 757 SkyTeam livery, going to be making a flight to Atlanta. Continental Express, or technically it's United Express E145, is going to be making a flight to Newark, New Jersey this evening. Delta A319 going to be making a flight to New York JFK. Another new model, US Airways Allegheny Heritage Livery A319 is going to be making a flight to Philadelphia. American Airlines 757-200 in the old American livery. It's kind of weird saying that now. This one's going to be making a flight to Miami. Virgin America A320 going to be headed out to LAX. Delta 737-800 holding short of the main taxiway. This plane's going to be making a flight to Bermuda. Delta Connection CRJ-900 headed out to Cincinnati. Here we'll go over here, just arriving on runway 27 right. We have our Iceland Air Boeing 757-300, just arrived from Reykjavik, Iceland. We have our United Airbus A319 that just arrived from Newark, New Jersey. It's actually on this flight. It was United's flight 236. That's who I flew out to Las Vegas, was United. It was a really nice experience. That's my first time on United, and they're a decent airline. The cabin's definitely more comfortable in the Southwest. I mean, I like Southwest, but their cabin's just horrible. The seats are just so uncomfortable. So, but it was a good trip. It was a really short flight. It was only 40 minutes from Newark to Boston. So we're gonna start on the Terminal C side over here. We have our JetBlue Airways A320. This is the window pane A320. Going to be making a flight to Jacksonville. 100th tailfin A320. Going to be making a flight to San Juan, Puerto Rico. Stripes A320 is going to be making a flight out to Portland, Oregon. 10th anniversary A320. Going to be making a flight to Nassau. This is the, if it'll focus, this is the Mosaic Tail. It's going to be making a flight out to Long Beach. This is the this is the Dot's tail. This plane is going to be making a flight out to San Jose. We got a kind of empty gate here. Here, I'll move over a little bit. So this is the Harlequin or Diamond's A320 tail. This plane is just pushed back and it's going to be headed out to Orlando. Got our United 757-200 going to be making a flight to San Francisco this evening. United 737-800 going to be making a flight out to Chicago O'Hare. United 737-800 is going to be making a flight to Washington Dulles. This is the other new model. I picked up another United 738. United A320 is going to be making a flight out to Denver. And then that begins the Terminal E side. But I want to start over here. We got our big Air France 747-400, going to be making a flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Virgin Atlantic A340-600, going to be making a flight to London Heathrow. Southwest 737-300 headed out to Nashville. AirTran 717 going to Baltimore. Southwest 737-700 going to Chicago Midway. Sun Country Airlines 737-800 going out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Delta A330-300 just arrived from Amsterdam. This should be our later Delta flight, which is actually on a 330-200, but I don't have that plane yet, so I just put the 330-300 in. I guess I'll just say it's, you know, running late from the first flight from AMS, because we do have 2 daily in the summer. Aer Lingus A330-200 going to be headed out to Dublin, Ireland. Kind of an interesting fact about Aer Lingus, they're actually acquiring a small fleet of 3 Boeing 757-200s. They're going to be leased, and that's going to replace our Shannon route. Is going to be on the 757s now, not on A330s, which is kind of disappointing. Because sometimes you can come to Boston and just see like 4 Aer Lingus A330s, and it's just like, you know, it's insane because they only have 2 destinations. But it's really cool. I'm really going to miss that next year when they get those 757s in service. But, you know, I'll probably still get a couple more Aer Lingus planes because we still do get quite a few flights. Here's the probably one of the biggest additions is Iberia Airlines. Have our Iberia A330-300 going to be making a flight to Madrid Barajas tonight. This is a really cool model. I'm so happy to have Iberia in the fleet. Lufthansa 747-400 still hasn't come back to Boston yet. We get this back in, I think it's August. So I'll definitely be out there for that. This plane's going to be making a flight to Frankfurt this evening. And then we have our British Airways 747-400 One World going to be making a flight to London Heathrow. So that about wraps it up for the update. I just kind of wanted to give you guys kind of a cool tail shot because we do have a lot of, you know, heavy traffic now. I mean, that looks really cool to see all those tails. So I'll just sit here and talk for a few minutes. Planes on order. I do have an American 777 One World that is definitely on order. Figured, you know, I got the 75, might as well pick up the triple. I did find a guy willing to sell that on a die-cast aircraft for him. So that'll be here. It's coming from Canada, so it'll probably be here, I'd say probably next week. In the meantime, future plans. Gemini has announced that they'll release the hints for new models this coming week, and then next week is going to be the actual release. And I'm not going to add to any of the rumors that are, you know, swirling around about what this release could mean. But I've heard it's supposed to be very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, you know, we'll see what happens, but I'm pretty excited personally. I think it's going to be a really nice set of releases this month based on what I've seen. But, you know, I'll leave it up to you guys to which rumors you want to believe and what you don't want to believe. In the meantime, you know, in the real life Boston, Copa Airlines began a new nonstop service to Panama City a few days ago. That was really exciting. It's our first flights to Latin America, Central America. So that's really cool. I'm considering making my own one, utilizing, you know, kind of a custom one using maybe like an old Continental 738 or maybe a new United 738. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Gemini will just, you know, release one. Unless I can find that Dragon Wings one. But, you know, we'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'm gonna definitely be focusing on heavies more. I know I said that at the beginning of the summer. Alitalia will probably be the next heavy I get. Alitalia and Swiss. So that'll take care of those. I do have intentions of getting Canadian aircraft too, like the Air Canada Q400s and the Air Canada Jazz jets maybe. I'm hoping they'll release like kind of like the new Air Canada Express livery, because I don't see a point in acquiring like a fleet of Jazz jets only to have them, you know, just be phased out. So you know, we'll see. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna, you know, make a move on that. Let's see. So that's probably, you know, about it for future plans. You know, I'm kind of just waiting to see what Gemini will release. AirTran 717s, the new release, I will definitely be picking up at least, I'd say probably 2 of those. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention. I did get 2 additional models that aren't here right now. I did do a review of this one. Here's a Delta 717. I didn't want to include this plane because I'm not really sure where Delta's going to fly it. And I'm kind of trying to go with accuracy. So this plane will not be in Boston until Delta starts, you know, flying them, and they, you know, I figure out what they're gonna do. I mean, for all I know, they could like base them in the Caribbean or something. You know, I don't really know what they're gonna do with them. So until I, you know, start seeing what they're gonna do here in Boston, I'm not gonna put this plane in my airport. I'll probably get maybe one more just in case, because I'm not sure if they're gonna sell out. But I'll probably get maybe one more of those. And one more thing I did get, I just want to bring this out real quick. I did pick up another American 767-300. This is a broken or a damaged model from Gemini. You can see it's, I picked this up at ADI, or the airplane shop. It's got so many different names. So it's a slightly damaged model. It's, you know, it's from the AA Miami logo store, which returned to Gemini probably because it was broken. The landing gear on the front is a little messed up, and then yeah, you can't really see it, but there's like a paint chip kind of on the tail, and it's a little tarnished, but you know, it's still a good model. I got a pretty good deal on it, you know. That's kind of the cool things about the airplane shop, is they sell kind of slightly damaged models. And I have no problems repairing them. So this one will get repaired at some point. Not really in a hurry because I don't really need it. But it was a buy 2 get 1 free, you know, special. So I got this one, the Allegheny 319, which has been repaired, and then one of the United 738s, which was also repaired. So that was really cool. So I guess you could say this one was my free one. But anyway, so that'll get repaired at some point, along with a couple of other jets. So I know this update's kind of starting to run a little long, but I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed the new models. The airport's really starting to come together, and I think it's starting to look really, really good. So hope you all enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.